Good morning, Middle Georgia. Today is Thursday, April 21st. Thanks for watching 41 NBC News at daybreak. I'm Lisbeth Gutierrez. One is dead and another is arrested after a SWAT standoff in East Macon Wednesday afternoon. The Bibb County Sheriff's Office says investigators attempted to serve a warrant for multiple people at a home on Thomas Drive, but they locked themselves inside. The Sheriff's Office says after deputies entered the home, they found 34-year-old Sotero Colon unresponsive with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Investigators did serve a warrant for 42-year-old Stephanie Ayala. She was taken into custody to be interviewed, then taken to the Bibb County Jail. Ayala is charged with 1 count of rape party to a crime and 1 count of false imprisonment. In Houston County, the Friends of the Library is kicking off its 17th annual spring book sale today. The sale benefits local libraries and funds go towards purchasing books and other daily expenses. The sale has a selection of more than 90,000 books ranging from 50 cents to $1.50. Georgette Lipford is the president of the Houston County Friends of the Library. She says the sale couldn't happen without the support of the community.
And then they also turn out to help us put on the book sale. Now all these people behind us that are setting up tables with the books on top, they're just volunteers. And then that is a year-round volunteer effort, but we get a lot more people that come out during the sale.
The book sale is taking place at the Georgia Grown building at the National Fairgrounds in Perry. The sale runs today from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. On Saturday, all books will be 50% off. To Baldwin County now, where Georgia Military College cadets met with the Georgia National Guard to get experience flying in a Black Hawk helicopter. Cadets learned how to secure themselves in the helicopter, as well as what to do in case of an emergency landing. One cadet we spoke with says the feeling of going up with their peers makes the experience even better.
An experience like this is always something to treasure, but coming out here with people that I consider family makes it all the better. I consider all these people who come to school alongside me to be my best friends, and most of them I consider family.
The Black Hawk weighs more than 13,000 pounds and can reach speeds of more than 200 miles per hour. And Macon Bibb celebrated Earth Day a little early this year with its annual Earth Day Festival. More than 100 people showed up for the event at Tatnall Square Park. Several local organizations were there showcasing animals, plants, and food. We spoke with event organizers about the importance of celebrating the earth.
We want people to know to take care of the earth. That's why we have events teaching children how to recycle, how to plant flowers, how to recognize flowers and shrubs that are local and regional.
Now, organizers say they're looking forward to hosting the event again next year. Well, since the beginning of the pandemic, the Governor's Office of Highway Safety has seen an increase in traffic deaths. They hope to decrease those numbers, though, with their annual summit. We were there for the summit to find out more. The National Highway Safety Administration reports a 12% increase in traffic deaths from 2020 to 2021. The increase has state leaders worried.
They need to put their phone down and they need to pay attention and respect the laws on the road.
Alan Poole is the director of the Governor's Office of Highway Safety. He says the main issue is distracted driving and speeding. One solution proposed was ensuring law enforcement in Georgia are more visible to help decrease traffic deaths.
Everything is impacted at the local level. I mean, we're in Atlanta, but in Georgia you got 159 counties, and we need those partnerships.
The summit helps bring local agencies and leaders together to solve issues in their communities. Toomsboro Mayor Joyce Denton says speeding has become an issue in their community.
You are very important too, not only to your family member, but to the community as well too. And we don't want to see anything happen to anybody.
Mayor Denson says the summit helped her understand what needs to be done to keep residents safe.
I plan on educating and holding some workshops with the law enforcement agency there, getting them to come out and talk to the public on a whole.
Mayor Denson has one last message for the community.
Pay attention to the traffic signs. Those speed signs are there for a reason.
The governor's Office of Highway Safety says it will continue tracking numbers and hopes to see a decrease within the year. When Daybreak returns, Florida Governor DeSantis is poised to sign a measure in response to Disney's opposition to the so-called Don't Say Gay bill. We'll hear more on that. Welcome back. On to the latest in entertainment news. Jada Pinkett Smith says her family is focused on healing after the Oscars. According to People magazine, she addressed the issue on Wednesday during the premiere of her Facebook Watch show, Red Table Talk. At the award show last month, her husband, Will Smith, slapped Chris Rock on stage after he made a joke about Pinkett Smith's baldness, which is the result of an autoimmune condition. Pinkett Smith says she and her family will discuss the incident on her show when the time is right. And actress Jennifer Lawrence has a new role, Mom. The Hunger Games star has welcomed her first baby with husband Cook Maroney. The couple was recently spotted out on a stroll with their newborn. The 31-year-old Lawrence is keeping the baby's name and gender private for now. A source close to the Academy Award-winning actress says that she enjoys married life and is very happy. A trio of new games are out now that let you play with Legos as a Sith apprentice or a walking glove. Rick Damigella reports. Well, today is a special day across the pond. Queen Elizabeth is celebrating her 96th birthday. The occasion was marked with the release of a photo showing her with two of her ponies. The image of the Queen's fell ponies, Buybeck Nightingale and Buybeck Katie, was commissioned by the Royal Windsor Horse Show and taken at Windsor Castle, where the Queen now mostly stays. Queen Elizabeth will celebrate her birthday at her Norfolk estate in Sandringham, where she will be joined by family and friends. In more local news, Warner Robins is working to create a more walkable, bike-friendly city by creating a Greenway. 41 NBC's Ariel Schiller explains what the project is and where plans currently stand.
The city of Warner Robins is thinking outside the box, or should I say park, when it comes to creating new experiences for their residents to enjoy. They're hoping to create a new trail system to connect all the city parks together.
We've got some really great opportunities with low-hanging fruit on existing stormwater and power easements, and trying to make sure that we are connecting some of our parks and civic opportunities.
Kate Hogan, the Community and Economic Development Director for Warner Robins, says the project is still in the early stages. They're trying to identify possible challenges of connecting the parks together. Hogan says trails like the one the city is proposing is part of a positive developmental trend.
Trying to create this interconnected pedestrian, biking pathways. It's a great opportunity for our city to just take a stance on kind of trying to have that next level of interconnectedness.
Mayor LaRonda Patrick hasn't been involved in the planning, but says the Greenway will contribute to her plan to develop the city's parks and create more green space.
So people can actually enjoy a day riding through all the parks, even parks they didn't know belong to the city.
Mayor Patrick says the only way to connect the parks is by crossing major intersections through Watson Boulevard and Russell Parkway. She's hoping to make Wellston Park an area people can explore in addition to the Greenway project.
People can actually go to and bike and do their trail. That would be perfect for that type of environment, so people feel safe to allow their children to bike and walk without the fear of crossing major streets.
In Warner Robins, Ariel Schiller, 41 NBC News.
Now, Mayor Patrick also says she and Hogan looked at city plans from past years to create a plan to make a city center that is also still in the early stages. Apple Store employees at Atlanta's Cumberland Mall filed for a union election on Wednesday. In the succeed in unionizing, they will be the first group of retail employees at the tech giant to do so. At least 30% of the workers have to submit union cards to form a union. According to the Labor Union Communications Workers of America, more than 70% of the 100+ eligible workers have signed union cards. CWA said in a statement that retail Apple workers have been denied a living wage, cost of living adjustments, and equitable stock of options. Apple didn't address the Atlanta union election filing, but said it offers very strong compensation and benefits. The starting pay for retail Apple workers is $20 an hour. General Electric is recalling some of its refrigerators because of a fall risk. The company says it has received 71 reports of freezer drawer handles detaching. It has caused at least 37 people to get hurt. 3 had serious fall injuries. The recall includes 6 models sold between February 2020 to January 2022. They all have French doors with a bottom freezer. Those impacted by the appliances should contact GE for repair. A new study has found that more pets are being poisoned by marijuana plants and edibles than in the past, and some even die. According to the study, most cases of cannabis poisoning occurred in dogs, but other animals suffered too, including cats, iguanas, ferrets, horses, and cockatoos. The study found that most pets recovered sometimes after 24 to 48 hours in a veterinary hospital. 16 dogs died after ingesting marijuana, but study author Gibran Hukar said it's hard to know if the deaths were related to the cannabis or other ingredients in a cannabis edible, such as chocolate. When Daybreak returns, we'll have your latest business news, and Aaron has the answer to this morning's trivia question.
Alrighty, Elizabeth, what board game did Charles Darrow create during the Great Depression?
Okay, so I'm gonna get this obviously super wrong, but I mean Monopoly. They've had so many versions of Monopoly, so I'm not gonna think it's Monopoly, but I'm gonna go with Clue just because I like that game. So I'm gonna go with Clue.
You're going with Clue?
Yes, Clue.
After all that talk about Monopoly, you're going with Clue. That's a shame because Monopoly is the correct answer. Here's all you think about, Elizabeth. What was happening during the Great Depression? Everybody was hurting and whatnot, and so you get a game that's based on budgeting your money, spending your money, and all that stuff that kind of comes out of that era. So I was hoping that the contest clues would help you figure it out.
Well, gardeners, listen up. Northeast High School's Horticulture program is holding its annual spring sale. It started on Wednesday and will continue on through today and Friday from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Northeast High's greenhouse. The event will also run next week from the 25th to the 28th at the same times. Plants and vegetables ranging from $4 to $25 are for sale, and all proceeds will go towards agriculture projects and activities for future leaders of Northeast Bibbs FFA. The AllMaking Youth Expo is coming up this Saturday, and Macon Bibb is inviting families to help bring awareness of free programs for youth in the community. The event will be held at the Rosa Jackson Recreation Center and runs from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. There will be food trucks, music, photo booths, and plenty of other family-friendly activities that are free and open to the public. The programs promoted work to help underserved youth and provide resources to give families the tools they need for healthy communication, mental services, and more. The history of the Pleasant Hill neighborhood in Macon is coming to the Grand Opera House stage. The play was created through a year-long process of research and interviews. It's called Healing a Haunted House. The interactive play, which takes audience members from the past to the present to the future, tells the story of the history behind blighted structures in the area. The co-artist of the play shares why he's excited for people to see it.
It's very important because I believe everybody's stories matter. So it's all about giving people their flowers. Even though some of the people are passed away, but it's still about giving people flowers, and telling their story.
The play premieres on Saturday at 2:30 and 7:30 p.m. You can buy tickets through the Grand Opera House box office. Now let's get one last look at today's weather with Aaron. How's it looking, Aaron? Thank you for watching Daybreak this morning. Your local news continues at 11 a.m. with 41 Today and at 5 tonight here on 41 NBC. Up next, like Aaron said, is the Today Show. Have a great morning.